Guys, the UFC's first pay-per-view of the year is going down this week, and with Glover Teixeira taking on Jamal Hill for the light heavyweight strap. If that's not enough to get your blood pumping, DraftKings, today's show sponsor, is giving all new customers a great offer. All new customers, sign up for DraftKings using my promo code SONNEN. Bet at least $5 on any UFC 283 fight, and you're going to get an additional $200 in free bets instantly. Yep, that's right. New customers bet $5 on any fight of your choosing, and you will get $200 in bonus bets put into your account instantly. If you didn't know, DraftKings Sportsbook is the only sportsbook where you can combine multiple bets from the same fight for even bigger winnings. If mobile sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. You can still get in on the fun with DraftKings Daily Fantasy. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app right now. New customers use the promo code SONNEN. Bet $5 on any UFC 283 fight and get $200 in bonus bets instantly. That's promo code SONNEN only at DraftKings Sportsbook. I was just watching Joe Rogan and Muhammad. They had a very candid conversation about Ciryl and Jon Jones. And Joe Rogan said something, and I understood it because it's how I felt. So now I want to say it to you guys and see if it's how you felt. And all he said was, I like Jones versus Ciryl. I do. But it feels like such a lesser match than Francis versus Jones that my disappointment for not having Francis versus Jones is getting placed on the fact that it is Jones versus Ciryl. And do you understand that? Now, I bring that to you because that's true. That is what that is. And Belal Muhammad had something interesting to say. Belal comes on the back of that and he says, yeah, you know what, Joe, but it is a harder fight for Jon. And Rogan goes, really? And Belal says, oh, yeah. He said, Francis had one chance to beat him, and that was either with a right or a left hand. It had to be a knockout, and it had to be a knockout done with a right or a left hand. And he's right. I don't know if that's going to be an uppercut, a hook, a straight, I don't know. But Belal Muhammad makes a very good point. He said, look, Ciryl can win a whole bunch of different ways. Ciryl can knock him out, but Ciryl could go the distance. Ciryl could keep pace. Ciryl could TKO him. Ciryl could gain favor with the judges. It was just an interesting point, and I think I just wanted you guys to hear it because maybe we are looking at that fight wrong. Maybe we should be just a little bit more excited for that match. I am not in the school of thought that Francis is out of this equation at all. Not at all. But I will also share with you the leading candidate for Conor McGregor's return is Nate Diaz. So even though Nate got released from his contract and you guys think that he's parting ways, when you become a free agent, your options are open, which includes returning. And I could share with you a number of guys who have, and their situation isn't the same. But I'm talking about guys that you don't even know about. Guys that, whether it was their choice or the UFC releasing them, became free agents. And it never got reported to you, and those guys, when we get a hold of the UFC, say their piece, be given another opportunity. Those guys are on the roster right now. Thinking of a guy right now, he's top 5 in his weight class on the roster. He was gone from the organization. You guys didn't even know it. He got himself back in. Jon Jones, talk about not burning a bridge. Jon Jones planted C4 all over the bridge. He just didn't know how to detonate it. If he would have known, he would have. He didn't know how. And I only bring that to you. Jon looks like he's in a pretty interesting spot right now. Right? We're told he's going to make more money. We're told he's got a bigger contract. We know it's for a world championship. I don't think at 205 pounds, you could find a more favorable matchup than the one that Jon found at heavyweight. Now, that's a conversation for a different day. I'm only attempting to prove the point that what Jon did to the organization and the way that he was able to make up and come back versus what Francis did. I think that I make a reasonable point when I tell you Francis can come back. And a lot of people are going to hear this right now and laugh and say, no, Chael, you're not right. Well, yeah, I am. Sure I am. Maybe talks aren't going to change, but you don't know what temperament will change. You don't know what's going to change in Francis's heart. You don't know what's going to change in the organization's heart. Tomorrow is a very different day.